types of waste and characteristics of waste in first unit, that is sewage and design of sewers. Okay. So first, types of waste. So generally the waste is mainly classified into 5 types. First one wastewater, second one sewage, third one sewage, fourth one refuse, and fifth one garbage. Okay. So first one wastewater. Okay. So what is meant by wastewater? When you are using the water, the impurities such as physical impurity, chemical impurity, and biological impurities will be added to the water. So the wastewater has become the presence of water with impurities is called as wastewater. Okay. So after the usage, physical, chemical, and biological impurities will be added to the water, and then the water will become as wastewater. Okay. Next one, sewage. Sewage is the wastewater which is derived from water closets and then toilet. Okay. For example, the water or wastewater containing human excreta is called as sewage. Okay. Did you understand human excreta? Human excreta means toilet waste. Okay. And then third one is sewage. Sewage is a term which is used to denote the wastewater which is derived from bathrooms and kitchen. Okay, the wastewater derived from bathroom sink and then kitchen sink is called as sewage. Okay, and then fourth one refuse. So refuse is nothing but it is a common term which contains all the waste materials which is present in a liquid or anything is called as refuse. Refuse is nothing but a common term which indicates the waste which is present in a wastewater. Okay, and then fifth one is garbage. So what is the difference between refuse and garbage? Refuse is a common term which is used to denote the waste present in anything. Okay, garbage is nothing but the dry waste which derived from human activities like waste paper, vegetable peel, all kind of waste which is dry in nature comes under garbage. The dry refuse is called as garbage. Okay, so these are the different types of waste which is generated either in a commercial activity or in domestic activity. Okay, and then next one, characteristics of wastewater or characteristics of sewage. Generally, sewage or wastewater more or less similar. Okay, so both we can use for a common term. Okay, so the characteristics of sewage is mainly classified into 3 types. First one, physical characteristics. Second one, chemical characteristics, and then third one, biological characteristics. I think this all the characteristics is already studied in water supply engineering course. Okay, just we are going to go through about how the values are changing for water and wastewater. Okay, so first one, physical characteristics. So how we can classify the characteristics as physical characteristics? If you can identify the parameter by just visible, by just looking the object or smelling the object means that comes under physical characteristics. Okay, so first one is generally 4 types of physical characteristics are there: turbidity, color, order, and temperature. Okay, so first one is turbidity. So what is meant by turbidity? Turbidity is nothing but the presence of suspended nature of the liquid is called as turbidity. Okay, for example, when you take the water in a glass tube means the light can pass through the water means the water is without turbidity. If the presence of light is not passing through the water means the water is in turbid in nature. Okay, so generally the sewage always becomes turbid in nature because we are using the water, then some kind of waste will be added to the water, it will become turbid. For example, we are using water for kitchen purpose. So after using, we are doing vessel washing or we are bathing something. So after that, the chemicals will be added to the water, and then the color of the water will become changing. So always sewage is in turbid in nature. So how to measure the turbidity of the sewage? How Okay, so that kind of nature we can determine by using turbidity. And second one, color. So how we can determine the color of the sewage? By just looking the wastewater, we can find out the color of the sewage. So generally, what is the color of sewage? Sewage or wastewater or something. What is the color of sewage? Grey color or brown color or yellow color. Okay. So if the color of the sewage is yellow color, means yellow or light brown or light grey, means the sewage is a fresh sewage. Okay. Suppose if the color of the sewage is dark brown or black, means the sewage is derived from toilet itself, or the sewage having more than 5 hours duration. After 4 or 5 hours, the color of the sewage will become dark brown or black. Okay. And then next parameter is odor. So what is meant by odor? Odor is nothing but smell of the sewage. Okay. So generally the sewage gives smell due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide gas, which comes from the sewage. Okay. So normally the fresh sewage doesn't have any smell. If you are using water, the water is converted into wastewater, but the direct wastewater does not contain any odor matter. Okay. After 4 to 5 hours, the impurities present in a wastewater will start to decompose itself. For example, organic matter or inorganic matter present in a wastewater will try to decompose themselves. Okay. So after decomposition, the organic matter will be converted into hydrogen sulfide gas. That presence of hydrogen sulfide gas only will give the smell to the sewage. Okay. That hydrogen sulfide quantity is measured by using the term called as TOM, that is threshold odor number. By using threshold odor number, we can find out the odor nature of the liquid. Okay. For example, threshold odor number is nothing but when you are adding volume of sewage to the volume of distilled water, you can get threshold odor number. If the odor number value is more than 3, means the smell will be higher. Okay. So we have to reduce the smell by adding any kind of chemical to it. Okay. So next one, temperature. So how the temperature will change from water to wastewater? Either water or wastewater, which liquid having more temperature? Wastewater having slightly higher temperature when compared to normal water. Because of the utilization, the temperature will be higher in wastewater. Okay. So in India, the normal temperature of the wastewater is nothing but 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. The normal temperature of the wastewater in India is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. So if the temperature is getting high, means the oxygen quantity present in your water will be reduced. The amount of oxygen dissolved in your water will getting reduced. It will affect the aquatic organisms present in a water body. Okay. So before disposing sewage to the water surface, we have to check whether the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius or the oxygen quantity is available or not. We have to find out, and then after that only we are going to dispose it in natural water bodies. Okay. So these are the physical characteristics. So next one, chemical characteristics. In chemical characteristics, first one is total solids. So what is meant by solids? What is meant by solid? Except the liquid, all type of waste present in a wastewater is called as solid. Okay. So generally 4 types of solid are there. First one, dissolved solid. Second one, colloidal solid. Third one, suspended solid. And fourth one, settleable solids. Okay. So depends on the size of the solid particle, we are classifying it into 4 types. So first one, dissolved solid. If the size of the solid is less than 1 into 10 power minus 3 micrometer, means then it is called as dissolved solid. Okay. Next one, colloidal solids. If the size of the solids lies between 1 into 10 power minus 3 micrometer to 1 micrometer, means then the solid is called as colloidal solids. And then third one is suspended solids. Suspended solids means if the size of the solid is greater than 1 micrometer, means then it is called as suspended solids. Okay. And then finally fourth type is settleable solids. If the size of the particle is greater than So what are the different types of solids? First one, dissolved solids. Second one, colloidal solids. Third one, suspended solids. Fourth one, settleable solids. The size less than 10 power minus 3 micrometer that is dissolved solids. The size lies between 10 power minus 3 micrometer to 1 micrometer that is colloidal solids. The size greater than 1 micrometer that is suspended solids. The size greater than 10 micrometer means that is settleable solids. Settleable solids means due to heavier in size and then due to gravity it is automatically settled at the bottom of the solid. Remaining are floating in sewage. Okay, and then second one, pH. So what is meant by pH? The presence of hydrogen ion concentration in a water or wastewater is called as pH. Okay, so what are the values of pH? The pH value starts from 0 to 14. Okay, so if the value lies between 0 to 7 means it is comes under acidic in nature. Okay, if the pH value lies between 7 to 14 means it comes under alkaline in nature. Okay, so generally the sewage is fresh sewage is acidic or alkaline. In general situation, yeah. Normally all sewage, for example, fresh sewage comes under alkaline in nature. After the decomposition of organic matter, acids will be evaporated from the sewage and then it becomes acidic in nature. So normally all the sewage having the pH value of greater than 7. Okay, and then third one is chloride content. What is meant by chloride? Chloride is a type of salt which is present in water or wastewater. So what are the chances for sewage having chloride content? If the sewage is derived from ice manufacturing factories or if the water source is located near to the sea surface or the wastewater is generated from kitchen, something means there is a chance for chloride content. For example, they are using salt for all food based. For preparing food, we are using salt. That is also one of the type of chloride content. Okay, so what is the minimum limit of chloride content present in wastewater? The normal content of chloride present in wastewater is 120 milligrams per liter or 120 ppm. The permissible limit of chloride is 250 milligrams per liter. Permissible means the maximum limit of the parameter. Okay, if the chloride content exceeds 250 milligrams per liter means it causes damages to the pipeline. Okay, salt will generate corrosion in a pipeline, right? So that is the problem which is generated by chloride content. Okay, and then next one is nitrogen. So in sewage there are 4 types of nitrogen are present. First one is ammonia nitrogen, second one is organic nitrogen, and third one is nitrite, and fourth one is nitrate. Okay, so first one, ammonia nitrogen. So the presence of ammonia nitrogen in wastewater indicates the starting stage of decomposition of the organic matter. Okay, for example, always wastewater having organic matter. The organic matter is starting to decompose now. At that stage, the wastewater can generate ammonia nitrogen. Okay, and then second one, organic nitrogen. So organic nitrogen indicates the decomposition. The organic nitrogen indicates the amount of nitrogen present in a wastewater before decomposition takes place. So decomposition start ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி அதுல இருக்கக்கூடிய நைட்ரஜனோட கண்டென்ட் தான் ஆர்கானிக் நைட்ரஜன். ஓகேவா? And then third one nitrite and fourth one nitrate. The presence of nitrate indicates the partly decomposed stage of organic matter. Likewise, around 40 to 50% of organic matter is decomposed means in that stage the organic matter will release nitrate. And then nitrate indicates the presence of fully oxidized organic matter. After full decomposition, the wastewater can generate nitrate. Okay, partly decomposed now it will generate nitrite. Fully decomposed means it can generate nitrate. Okay, so these are the 4 different types of nitrogen present in wastewater. The maximum quantity of nitrogen present in wastewater if the level is exceeding 45 means it can